Hey everyone, I'd like to do a talk about achievements in video games. This is going to be a bit rambly. There's some things that I've noticed that are like a way that achievements recently haven't really meshed with the future of what is planned with games. So anyways, if I could put this all in one sentence, it's that achievements require exclusivity. That for the value of achievements, it has to be something only some people can get. On the other hand, most games have been pushing towards inclusivity, where everyone can play, and therefore reducing the curve of difficulty and stuff like that. These two concepts are in some form opposed, and I kind of want to talk about that. I'm not going to come in here with answers, I just want to kind of explain the situation, because a lot of people are just like, well, they just don't use achievements, no one cares about them. There are people that care about them, that's why achievements exist. I kind of want to try to get as many thoughts as I can, just try to condense all the information and there is some general, I will make suggestions, but generally speaking, this is something that it's a problem that doesn't have a precise solution as far as I can tell. So I'd love to see that. So first of all, let's talk about the achievements. As you see, I'm not like a super achievement hunter. I'm no completionist, but the fact that I have a 49% average completion rate, and some of those are just because some of the achievements were stupid. Like, I know there is at least one game that I do not have it completed, because the last two achievements are die 500 times and die 1,000 times. And I already beat the game without needing to die that many times. So why would I stay to do that, you know? The 12 perfect... So there's a few games that are basically perfect, but because of stupid achievements that I don't want to waste my time on, I don't have it perfect completed. There are also games like, what is it? The Stanley Parable actually has achievements that are basically impossible. Like, you have to use cheats to unlock the achievement. Like, you have to mod the game or something like that. So, I'm going to ignore that for the most part. I'm just going to talk about achievements like, you know, Coin Lord. 0.6% of players have this. Thanatophobia. This is where you beat the game in 15 lives or less. A lot of these are Coin Crypt just because apparently a lot of people have the game and not many people play as far as I understand. But yeah, a lot of less than 1% achievements. I'm wondering if I click this, if it can actually show you. Alright, so they'll show me the achievements for that specific game. Fortunately, I do want to show this example later, but first I want to get into the achievements for Celeste. The point of the game is that you're overcoming great challenges. So therefore, in Celeste, there is, you know, obviously a lot of challenges. And at the end of each stage, there is a completionist theme. There is, you manage to succeed in beating the core, in beating the final level, in beating Farewell. Farewell is a huge achievement. The Moonberry, the first Golden Berry you get, stuff like that are these huge achievements that are counted as the perfect games. I'm pretty sure, oh, that's how I could do it. I could go to Celeste and go here to get all the achievements. Maybe I can't go here to get all the achievements. Yep, no, I can't go here to get the achievements, but yes, I have 100% Celeste. This game, like, you know, collect 175 strawberries. That's a hard achievement to get. Complete Chapter 9. That's actually insane. I know it doesn't sound insane, but it's absolutely insane. Complete all seasides. There's all of these different themes that are these huge achievements that, just, it feels really good to be amongst the few that got these achievements. That is, until you realize that Celeste has an assist mode. And people can get those achievements in assist mode. Now, obviously, assist mode is a very good thing. Assist mode, accessibility, allowing more people to play the amazing game that is Celeste, is definitely good. But then it has this weird effect where, when I get Farewell, when I get Impress Your Friends, it's not really that impressive when someone could just go to assist mode, turn on invisibility, infinite dashes, and just fly around and get all the strawberries without any challenge. Suddenly, these achievements start lacking value a bit. And so this is kind of a weird thing, where it's like, you want to be inclusive. Obviously, I do think that it's the correct move to make assist mode valuable and just accessible for everyone, but it's like, do we lock these away if you're using assist mode? Well, then it's not inclusive, because the people that actually needed it, like, one of the main things to use assist mode for is to reduce the speed of the game so that you could actually see what's going on and move properly. And I think that's great. That allows people that can't normally play these games, that like, people that don't normally play games can beat Celeste, understand the challenge, feel good about it, and actually use that to move into other platforming games, which is amazing. And then people like me, we can have a challenge with the base game, and that's amazing. Like, for me to get challenged with a platformer is really good on the platformer, especially if it's not, like, if it's not Kaizo and it's exciting and challenging for me, that's extremely good. Anyways, so accessibility is definitely the better of the two, but the exclusivity of achievements is lost in the process. And this is not a problem where you go, oh, well, who cares? Some people care. If achievements don't matter, then we could just make these exclusive and just, you have to have assist mode off to get those achievements. That would be, if you really think that achievements do not matter, then that is a solution. Because the people who do care to say, I achieved something. The thing is, then you also have the issue of the point of assist mode, while it does have invincibility, while it does have infinite dashes, the point is that it allows the people who don't have, like, that aren't playing games for years and years on end, can achieve, can feel, I did it, I got the Moonberry, I got a 1-up, I completed Chapter 9, the freaking Chapter 9! They get to say, I did it, and have this trophy here to get the victory. And if you just remove that from them because they use assist mode, then that makes assist mode not really assist mode, it makes it the baby mode. And the whole point of assist mode that makes it so good in Celeste is because it's not the baby mode. It's the mode so that everyone who wants to play can play. And so this is the dichotomy that I just noticed. Because I want to make sure it's clear that those people who want it exclusive are not bad people. Not by any means. They just want their achievement to mean something. So I understand them. But, like any game, like, there's very few games where you choose exclusivity over inclusivity. The whole point of your game is that you want more people to play it. So, it's like, it's this dichotomy that didn't exist before. Because, just, we want to get to more people. We've found the assist mode. We found, these abilities. And so we have other ways to get these modes. So, we want everyone to be able to access them, but that's sometimes hard. And so it's like, inclusivity versus exclusivity are these two things that are fighting each other. And like, if achievements don't matter, then you could just push it in one way or another. I think in the end, Celeste made the right decision. I think you need to leave it open to others. But that just makes it, I just remember, I watched a friend play Celeste, and while he was doing, Farewell, he talked about how stupid the, assist mode was. And I was just like, gobsmacked. I'm like, what? That's like the amazing thing that they should be adding to other games. Like the inclusivity of these sort of things, just not making it easier, not putting in easy mode, but making it so it's approachable, that I cannot get my eyes acting on my fingers fast enough, so let's turn the game speed to 70%. Beautiful! Those are things that we should be adding in. This is the future of games, I think. But that kind of means that achievements, I fear that the future of games is a future without any achievements. That you can't really have, Thanatophobia doesn't really mean much if your character's invincible. If everything's dealing, like, no damage. You know, that sort of stuff. So I'm trying to, like, find solutions. If nothing else, this is an interesting discussion. I did bring this up that I'm not trying to have a solution, but I have interesting discussion. And the fact of the exclusivity of achievements and the inclusivity that we are all striving for nowadays, it's an interesting discussion if nothing else. So the reason I brought this up, the reason I started thinking about this, is because in Discord, there's a Rogue Legacy 2 Discord, and there was a fight. Not exactly a fight, but a discussion where one of the people were saying, I really hope that the house rules do not affect achievements. And everyone was, like, knocking him on that, making it seem like that's a bad idea. Like, you're an idiot, you're trying to be exclusive, you're not someone worth respect. Like, that person, I understand their plight. I understand their desire to be respected for their achievements. So, I understand where they're coming from, but again, like, inclusivity always beats exclusivity. The developers have already stated that the house rules will not affect achievement procurements, and I think they're correct in that decision. So this isn't really a thing. I guess there is a solution. You just don't let achievements be blocked off by difficulty, unless there's a good reason to block them off. So here's actually an example for getting off. So Renowned Explorers International Society. It's a roguelike that is very strategic, but one of the things is there's a non-adventure mode and the adventure mode. In non-adventure mode, if you make a stupid mistake, you can load up, say, a checkpoint like a minute ago. Because while it is a roguelike that takes like 2 to 3 hours to complete. So it's a long roguelike. So if you make a single mistake and kill yourself, oh man, it hurts. So what they did is they have these achievements. So they have Around the World, which is just you made it to the most renowned explorer coordination, which is you basically beat the game one time. And then another one, you did it in adventure mode. And that is a difference. And so they have two different achievements. I'm not sure if this is the solution to have two versions of the same achievement, like, everywhere. But I will state this is probably the best solution I've seen for this. That we solve both things. This is the inclusive, this is the exclusive. At the same time, it, like, makes this... The problem is Survivor and Survivor Plus. I mean, Survivor doesn't really exist as an achievement. Survivor Plus is what exists as an achievement. If anyone looks down and realizes that they're not getting half the achievements in the game because of the way they play it, that's going to be a field ad for them. So, like, when you consider all these things, it's like, at the end of the day, developers are going to choose inclusivity over exclusivity, and they're right to do so. But I didn't exactly come into this video with a plan. I just came in with a general concept that I want to talk about. People do care about their achievements. They care to be respected. My question of the day today was about achievements. And, so there was a comment from someone saying, that, like, on Sony, where I've been playing games for years, I take pride in what I earned. But at the same time, I don't really have a problem with Nintendo not having global achievements. The thing is, if you have global achievements, people take pride in what they've earned. And so if everyone could just get it, if everyone could just pop open the game, put on the assist mode, get all the achievements in like 2 hours, that kind of diminishes the value of achievements. So at the same time, it's like, you want to make sure people can still get achievements, that people aren't locked out because maybe they just have a disability. Maybe this is their first getting into games. Maybe their eyes are just not, they're older. They don't have the reaction speed that they would need to get the achievements. That sort of stuff. So, like, I do love my achievements. 39% average completion rate. And keep in mind, like, a lot of these games, it's like I just played it for what I wanted and then I left. When I care about a game, I'll 100% complete it. I 100% Hollow Knight. I was super happy to see the 112% respected. I was super happy to see that sort of stuff. You know, Rogue Legacy, I take pride in Thanatophobia getting done. All that sort of stuff. Slay the Spire, gain Ascension 20 completion. That felt really freaking good. That sort of stuff. I will say there is another place for achievements still to exist. One of the big achievements in Hollow Knight is that there's achievements to beat the game within 5 hours. That is a cool achievement. That is where achievements still could exist. To introduce playing the game in different ways. That might be where achievements go in the future. Because I think just achievements, beat the game at 112%, I think assist modes like Celeste has are the future. And therefore these sort of achievements are going to mean much less. 1UP getting you to like play the game in a different way is a cool way to use achievements. There's one where you have to speedrun the game in Hollow Knight. That's a cool way to do achievements. I think those are where achievements are going in the future. Because we need to find how to use achievements, because naturally achievements are exclusive, and the natural progression of video games is to become more inclusive. And that, again, that's a good thing. It's interesting how this achievement system works. Definitely will be sad. Like, a lot of prides will be hurt from achievements getting lost. And, like, when I say pride gets hurt, I don't mean, like, get over it, pride's a sin. Like, I mean, people care about these things. People do care about these things. Anyways, I think I'm done with what I want to talk about. It's really hard to talk about this. Yeah, I think I've said everything I needed to, but generally, I do not think when people want achievements to be exclusive to refuse the assist mode, I don't think they're bad people. I think they are just they want their achievements to mean something. So I want you to understand when people say that, they're still worth respect. I think in the end they're going to be the ones that get lost. I think it's going to be unfortunate for them that people need to go for inclusivity and therefore the exclusivity that they desire, the being amongst the top, is going to get taken down, and that is very unfortunate for them. I do feel bad for them. I think people should not deny that they have value, that they have a desire that is a legitimate desire. At the end, inclusivity is coming, and that means achievements might be dying off. I just thought that was an interesting conversation, and I definitely dislike how people disrespect people for saying, I wish the achievements were harder. I wish that not everyone could get achievements. Anyways, that's mostly what I wanted to say. Does house rules make you invincible or something? House rules, I think, allow you to get to 50% health and damage reduction, as well as making, it gives you flight, so you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about platforming at all, and it gives you, no contact damage on enemies. So it definitely gives you a ton of benefits. I thought house rules were a temporary beta feed, as I thought as well. I'm planning to do a video later where I talk about house rules as a mechanic, because house rules is a cool theme for Rogue Legacy 2. In case anyone's wondering, Rogue Legacy 2 is getting its own version of assist mode called house rules, and I will be making another video of that later, probably tomorrow or the next day, because I think there are definitely rules they could add to be interesting and be valuable for house rules, but I don't want, I need to make that a full condensed video. I want to get that more proper. This one, it didn't matter how much information and thoughts I put on this concept. I was never going to make a clean video off of this. It's just too rambly. There's too many ideas I need to bring out. I do hope people find a solution to the achievement versus inclusivity issue. I do love the speedrun achievements. I do love the achievements that force you to play the game in a new and interesting way. Alright, I think I said everything I need to say. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have some opinions on achievements and the future they can go forward, and if the discussion of do achievements need to be inclusive, can they be exclusive? For some people, it doesn't matter. For some people, it definitely doesn't matter. For those people, that's okay. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe anyways. I do appreciate you guys all the time. Anyways, that's my rant. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.